I found out about the project through a friend that I know, and I like a good challenge, so it seemed like it'd be pretty interesting to try out. The theme that I chose this year for my sketchbook was "And Then There Is None." I chose this theme because the theme sort of spoke to me. It seemed a bit different from the other ones, and I felt that I could relate to the theme. I tried to explore some things that were a bit more whimsical and more surreal, other things that were dreamlike to me. At the same time, I was also experimenting with some new mediums, such as pen and ink work, since I don't do pen and ink work so often, and so you'll see quite a bit of that in the sketchbook. I did several watercolors. When I rebound the book, I added some other different types of papers. So what I did was I ripped out the thread from the original sketchbook and I reused the exact same papers. I took some chipboard and fabric and acrylic paint, some other new types of papers, and put them all together to create a more unique sketchbook that would help represent who I am and what type of art that I make. I wanted the cover to reflect what was inside of the book. I wanted the sketchbook to be sort of a small journey into a little bit of my life, to experience emotions. Basically, that's what I always focus on with any type of art that I make. I just want people to experience emotions, whether they're good or bad, to sort of broaden themselves. I put the saddest moments at the end of the sketchbook to end it, to sort of give it that finality that goes along with the phrase "and then there was none." I guess there are more positive ways to go about the theme, but I just thought about the end of things, mainly. I thought a lot about having something and then it just being taken from you or it being gone. So when I first got my sketchbook in the mail, I was really excited to have gotten it, and it actually sat around on a shelf for about 2 weeks. And I didn't draw in it or even think about it. Sadly, I thought a lot about my miscarriage through pretty much every single drawing that I did in this book. The morning afterwards, when I came home from the hospital, I noticed the sketchbook sitting on the shelf, and I thought about the theme, and then there was none. And I felt as if ironically, I knew what I needed to draw in it. As sad as that may be, but that's what I felt. Overall, it was a really great experience to make the sketchbook. I was pretty sad, but also really happy to finally let go of the sketchbook after working on it for close to 4 months and just being done, sending it off up to New York so that others can view it. I definitely urge other artists to try participating in similar projects as this. I think that doing projects like this can really expand you as an artist and as a person as well. I used a lot of symbolism in my sketchbook. I used some of my favorite animals, the crows, ravens, and rabbits as well, because these are animals that are very close and dear to me and that I really love, and so I felt that they had a place inside this sketchbook. I'm able to complete something that I never thought I'd be able to complete before, and to be able to go about my sorrows for my miscarriage in a positive way. You know, I thought I'd be pretty depressed about just a lot of things, and I felt that this sketchbook was it was really good for me. And it makes me want to move on to the next project.